Finally, we come to differentiation by product. This has to do with providing options for what students do to demonstrate summative understanding. This is perhaps an area where we have a special sensitivity to the entire notion of providing options, since many of us did not experience a classroom where there were choices regarding summative assessments. If one student wrote a final essay test, all students wrote a final essay test. If one student demonstrated knowledge through a presentation, all students demonstrated knowledge through a presentation. This popular cartoon challenges that accepted notion of fairness. It can be easy to fall into the trap of imagining summative concluding assessments of student understanding as essentially limited to essay tests and Scantron type exams. But of course, there's a wide range of other methods by which we might give students an opportunity to demonstrate that they have learned what we were hoping they would learn, or develop the skills we were hoping they would develop over the course of a unit of study. And I'll just give you a second to consider this far from exhaustive list of potential concluding products. Even as teachers, I think we often doubt whether traditional tests are the best possible means of measuring student understanding in different areas of our curriculum. So a backwards way you might consider it is, if you build a rubric from your student learning outcomes, could you present that to students and have them propose a way in which they might create a final product that would demonstrate the skills and understandings that your unit is designed to target? One of my goals is to get you thinking in terms of proactive rather than reactive differentiating, because you are really differentiating already now. When a student shows a special passion for a topic and you recommend an extra article or text to expand that interest, you're differentiating. When a student fails a test and you reteach to allow them to earn back credit, when a student is a poor note taker and you let them use your PowerPoints or photocopy a classmate's notes, you were differentiating. Several years ago, during the debate over how to reform healthcare, several experts pointed out that we already had a national healthcare program called the emergency room. When people get sick enough or are hurt badly enough, they are rushed to the emergency room, and medical ethics dictate providing immediate treatment regardless of resources. That was a rather reactive rather than proactive approach to providing for the healthcare needs of the American people. Those who advocated for national health care wanted to shift to a proactive approach that tried to anticipate and address potential problems before they created a tragedy. All classrooms are differentiated to some extent, but my hope is that you'd give some thought to how you might continue to expand your efforts to make that differentiation proactive rather than reactive. So differentiation, whether in terms of content or process or product, is really all about thinking of students as what God has made them. Individuals with different kinds of gifts, but distributed by the same Spirit, created by the same loving God, and formed in the way that He intended. And differentiation is one way that we as teachers can show respect for that creation of God and love for the results of His handiwork.